Two, one, two, 1, 2, live from the town of Babylon, New York. It's I Love Babylon Unlimited today. It's Wednesday, July 29, 1:08 p.m. All right, I figured I'd do an afternoon show because I do these lunch and learns over at Long Island's Greatest, which is a part of my business. But I figured since I'm all dressed up, I may as well come by and say hello to everybody. How are you doing today? I figured I get a cup of coffee, chit chat with a few people, see how you're doing in this heat. Um, Maybe even not able to go to the beach because uh, the sharks are out there. And we see that our coronavirus numbers are holding steady, very low. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for doing the work, Babylon. I feel safer. I'm sure you feel safer, but at the same time, we can continue to, cover our faces, make sure we're okay, and not create a situation that can. I mean, we're hearing a lot of things in the news now. People are telling us, "Oh, you can do this or you can do that." Well, why not just stay safe? Why not? Why test it? Why bother? Doesn't make any sense. Anybody here? Anybody want to say hello? You just type in and say hello. But we are going to go into what's happening around town. So let me get you some of the headlines. All right. Let's share. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me show you what I'm looking at today. How many you can see that? Wow, I've seen everything. It's not necessarily what I wanted you to see. I want to just see what's going on over here, which is City MD is going to be opening a location in Babylon Village. Give me just a second. Let me get this guy off. Stop that screen. Let me get this off so you can see what I've got here. All right. There. Can you see that? That's great. Much better, much better. All right, check this out. Or we can go like this. Right. So City MD is up, and this is according to the patch. City MD is looking to open a new location in Babylon Village. I don't know if you know what that is. It's kind of like a express medical place. It's kind of emergency, kind of sort of not. But they were at the village meeting. I think it was Monday or Tuesday, explaining their case, explaining what they wanted to do, and opening there. If you see that location, this, I believe, it looks like that Chase Bank that then became a Capital One Bank that's at the corner of Montauk Highway down there. I think that's where it is. Okay, and I think that's what they're trying to do, put that down there. But for the most part, I think, I think it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's a nice, quicker place. I mean, literally in West Islip, by the way, congratulations to Good Sam Hospital, which is not one of my favorite hospitals, but they apparently are listed in the top 22 of hospitals in New York. But yeah, I'd probably go to City MD before I go to Good Sam. Just me. Sorry if that offends you. Did not have a particularly good experience there. But yeah, there are some people who are saying that there's going to be traffic, so they're a little bit bothered about that. And some people are like, oh, it will attract less traffic than a bank. But here's how I think you really have to look at it. 2 banks were there and had to get out. They couldn't stay. It just didn't work. So I'm not sure whether that's even a good standard to look at. All right. So, what do you think? And they're asking here on the patch, like, what do you think? Also, this couple, oh my gosh, I love this story. These guys are from Wyandotte, and they have created they have a tech startup, and they created something it's called Grub Guard, and it's supposed to give safe food delivery with their patent pending solutions. There's a horrible statistic on here that says 1 in 4 delivery drivers admit to stealing food from your orders that are being delivered. Now, that sounds like a lot to me. And I guess the worst thing would possibly to be in coronavirus and not know whether or not someone had, snuck a chicken wing out of your your food. That's the worst. But they basically created some sort of tech solution. Look at them; they still look so happy. Um, uh, uh, a tech solution that is going to make it so that they work with the business and they work with the delivery system and make sure that the person delivers the food without there being a situation, right? Isn't that cool? That's kind of cool. Um, here in North Babylon, I want to say shout out to, I think her name is Eggers, Miss Eggers, Stephanie Eggers from North Babylon. Big it up, big it up. Hello, Stephanie. She was on this Newsday article where we're talking about, inquiring about tutoring and homeschool options for the fall, because even me and my kids, we've been talking about some sort of pod or homeschooling option, because what are you going to do? I mean, I have to go to work, right? My wife has to go to work. You got to go to work. Parents have to go to work, and kids, you're worried whether or not they're going to be okay if they're at school. But the idea then should be to figure it out. So it turns out that because Huntington is very near, Huntington has a lot of tutoring places. A lot of the tutoring places are getting heavy inquiries about business of kids coming to stay with them or staying in pods, like groups of children who they know won't get sick. I'm sure you've seen the news very recently. I saw some news, and there were 3 or 4 camp counselors who got sick with COVID, and some of the kids then got it as well. So you're kind of worried about that. I know you as teachers are probably worried about it, especially if you have an underlying condition, right? Let's see, what else? Let's see. Studio theater. Oh, this is my favorite story of the day. All right. So the Studio Theater in Lindenhurst is staging outdoor productions, and this one is happening on a regular basis, and you can check their stuff out. By the way, guys, let's just talk about that for a second. Events are coming back. Okay, so we're going to have events again. You can look out for that email that is going to have both online events and socially distanced events that are going to be happening around town. Any kind of specials that are coming from local businesses, that sort of thing. That's going to be in the new emails that are coming out in August, because I Love Babylon rides again, right? So we're coming back again. So that's part of what's going on. So yeah, these kids are enjoying acting at the Studio Theater in Lindenhurst, which is doing amazing stuff. And they're doing it at Fireman's Memorial Park in Lindenhurst. I think you know where that is. It's a little bit down the way there, but it's a nice open space, right? So because they've got nice open space, people can social distance or group up together in pods, and the kids can be on there and shouting or screaming or whatever they want, but not necessarily, getting you sick. Because I know that's what people are actually worried, right? They've got 18 kids in the summer program, and they're going to do a show, a part of Phase 4 opening in Long Island that's already out here. So now it's just a matter of you going, wearing a mask. Don't forget your mask, but going out and enjoying it, okay? Big shout out to Studio Theater in Lindenhurst. We used to put up their events all the time, and now we get lucky enough to put them up again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is going on with you guys. I am here chilling. Let me see if there's any information coming in, because in just a minute, I'm probably going to go check out the hearings with Amazon and Facebook and Google, because that's happening today on a national level. So we definitely want to talk about and look at that. So absolutely want to check that out. I am ready to really run my business, really get it done. So I am looking for businesses who want to get higher in their Google search rankings, who want to stop doing the marketing themselves and do it with other people, have other businesses do it for them. And that is what we're going to be doing over at Long Island's Greatest. Okay. So if you are looking to outsource all of that, not worry about it, and then get a bunch of clients because you've outsourced it to someone who actually knows what they're doing, you definitely want to go to longislandsgreatest.com and check that out. But I'm so ready to help other people and to not let all the other external things that are going on in this world right now mess with us. We are people of solutions. We can figure things out, and I see it happening. I see they've got the new Venetian Shore Market is happening on Saturdays, and it's a wonderful thing. I know there's a vegan market coming to, I think it's Amityville on the 9th. That's fantastic as well. We can do it. We can do it, and we can probably be in more of that mindset and move forward instead of worrying about the fact that, yeah, it's tough, and we're looking for outside help if we can get it, but we still got to pull ourselves up and get done what we need to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a great day. I don't know why I didn't get any comments here. I think the broadcasting thing may not be working, but that's okay. You guys have a great day. You have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you around town.